Hello. I did my Module 8 Computer Ethics in the Workplace on an article by Renee Townsend. It's from BackboneAmerica.com. She wrote the article back in March of 2016. So the main point that I got from the article is that it basically comes down to common sense when you're dealing with computer ethics at work. And then the aspect that I got out of it, the main aspect is that the computers, the business company computers are for business purposes, and you don't want to abuse the company resource. And one main point that she wrote about was that trust is extremely important within a successful business environment, and that setting rules for the well-being of the company resources to ensure that confidential information or proprietary information is not released by accident by company computer usage. And then one way of doing that is to make the computer usage expectation clear and ensure that it's written down. Have good solid guidelines that people can follow so that they know what the expectation is and how they can stay within that. In my particular case, the company computers that I log into, there's a two-paragraph statement on the login page that says exactly what the expectations are and what the ramifications are if you don't follow those guidelines. So every time you log into the computer, you're accepting those guidelines. So it's pretty clear. And it's in the article, she writes that you can't assume that everyone's going to have the same moral compass. Some people can slip into bad habits with computer usage, and it's just important that you continue to monitor your usage and make sure that it's business related. And it's also important that the management of the business portrays a good example in those areas. You know, they can't be running around showing employees their vacation photos on their company computer, or telling you about how they just purchased something on Amazon, or watching Netflix at work or something like that. So it's important that the management produces a good example on that also. Another area that she wrote about was to never engage in a social media website while on a company computer. You just have to stay away from Facebook, Twitter, eBay, Netflix, Amazon Prime, all those areas, because those are just huge red flags that any IT department will be monitoring and looking for employees to be on those sites. So you have to stay away from those sites and keep it a company related website at all times. And just kind of an example that's in the news today is where Hillary Clinton was using a personal email server to conduct State Department business. She allowed company or government confidential information to be sent by her personal email, which could eventually fall into the wrong hands, and that's one area that's pretty important, that you would want to make sure that you don't have that gray area with work and personal emails. So anyway, to summarize it, like I say, my main point that I took away from the article was that good common sense with computer usage is going to save you every time. You know, don't use the computer as a weapon with your emails. You know, remember that everything you send in an email is going to be potentially broadcasted to anywhere. So anytime you send anything out or receive anything, make sure you know where it's coming from and make sure you know where you're sending it to. You know, just remember that everything that you broadcast or send is going to be out there forever. So it's a good idea to always maintain a good solid security on your computer system. All right, thank you.